Good evening. A right to speech and expression is a fundamental right under the Constitution of India. So, if somebody makes a film and releases it, that is considered to be part of right to expression. So, whatever the ideas that are there in the mind of a writer, the director, or the producer, or the actors, so they will be put onto the screen and that will be released in the form of a movie, and that is also considered to be this right to expression. But sometimes some movies are really controversial. They really create some problems. Some categories, some groups will claim that so and so film, if it is released, it will hurt the sentiments of so and so people. If so and so film is released, it will be influencing the people, and the people will be voting for that political party because this particular movie is a political movie. So like this, so many allegations and counter allegations are coming into picture. But when you look at the judiciary, most of the times judiciary has given its side to support to the filmmakers, as making a film is right to expression. Of course, the version of the judiciary also this vary from this movie to movie. For example, if you look at in West Bengal, a screening of a movie has been stopped, and it is very clear that the West Bengal government has utilized the intelligence forces, that is intelligence agencies, and also deployed police people at the cinema halls only to see that screening should not be done. So how can you do this? Supreme Court got angry, and Supreme Court criticized the government of West Bengal like this is nothing but abusing the power, abusing the public power. Public power means government power. So government has to utilize its power to work towards the welfare of the people, but it should not abuse. Abuse of power means misusing the power. All right. So for your own benefits, you cannot misuse the power. And the Supreme Court has said this, and it ordered a compensation of 20 lakh rupees to be paid to the producer and also the distributors of various cinema theaters. And of course, it will vary from this scenario to scenario. Otherwise, nowadays this is the age of biopics. So many leaders are there. This so many cinema actors are there, and so many prominent people are there. So nowadays, the biopics are coming into picture. Definitely, what will happen if you make a biopic? Either you are supporting a personality or you are criticizing a personality. If your own party people make it, then obviously you are supporting that personality. If opposition party makes the same film, that is considered to be criticizing the concerned personality, that may influence the voters negatively, right? So and that's the reason why and especially, see here, there is nothing wrong in making biopics, but when do you make the biopics and when do you release it? And if you try to release it just before the elections, obviously that will influence the voters either positively or negatively. And that is the reason why some political parties are raising the voice to stop screening so and so movies. Say for example, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, so his biopic is supposed to be released, and Congress has objected for this. So what is going to happen? We need to wait till April 15th, meaning Supreme Court said very clearly that it will be hearing the case on April 15th. So like this, when it comes to West Bengal, Supreme Court permitted. And when it comes to this particular movie, obviously this is the season of elections. 7 phases are going on. First phase is over. 6 more phases to be done. Obviously, at this juncture, if the movie is released, definitely it will have some impact, right? That is the reason why opposition parties have objected for this. And what Supreme Court is going to say on this, we need to wait and watch, right? And similarly, another important point today is that we have a right to information act. Someone from Maharashtra submitted a petition to the Prime Minister's office requesting the details with respect to his international and domestic travels. And Prime Minister's office made it very clear that domestic travel records are not maintained. That's the reason why records are not available, expenses are not available. Obviously, so whatever you are doing, that traveling, everything is done. This with public money, the people's money. And how can you say that? Fine. So, like this, the new issues are coming up. Fine. So, what comes under RTI and what will be revealed to the people, right? What is recorded, what is not recorded, all these things, the new issues are coming up since so many political parties are coming into picture, right? And since so much of the looking at the issues critically, as these severe issues are coming up, you need to follow these points very, very, very carefully. And this is how you will be developing your analytical skills. Fine. So another important one today is the Assange. So you must have heard this name for quite a few years, and he's the founder, editor of WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks is an agency; it's a non-profit organization which publishes the secret information. And WikiLeaks has published lots of secret information. And the founder, this there was a very serious attempt to arrest this person, but he took the asylum and he requested many countries to give the asylum, to give the shelter. And finally, Ecuador has provided asylum to him. Of course, he was there in London. And in London, Ecuador embassy, that is Ecuador, has provided the asylum. But now, so because of this violating the provisions of the bail, the court has cancelled the bail. That is the reason why Ecuador has withdrawn the asylum. It has revoked the asylum. That's the reason why immediately after that he has been arrested. And please remember, it created waves in the international society during those years. And this person is very important with respect to our examination point of view. Fine. I'll show you the document now. Kindly have a look at this now. So I framed a question on this, and I want you to look at this. Yes. Which of the following statements is or true regarding Julian Pal Assange? ABC, three statements are there. At least two statements are right. At least two statements are right. He is the founder and director of WikiLeaks, which is a non-profit organization that publishes secret information. Right. So just now we understood this point, and obviously option A is right. The United States of America has launched a criminal investigation into WikiLeaks in the year 2010. In the year 2010, it's not 2019. I made the correction. So in the year 2010, right? So please remember this one. And after that, this lots of problems have been faced by this person, right? So this is 2010. This is also right. Next, C. When it comes to C, Ecuador, which provided asylum all these days, revoked asylum in April 2019, and he was arrested by the British police. He was there in London, my dear friends. So obviously, statement number C is also very much right. A is right, B is right, C is right, and obviously option 4 is the correct answer. Please remember, since this person came into the news once again because of withdrawal of revoking of this asylum by Ecuador and has been arrested by the police, is very much there in the news, maybe a possible question in the forthcoming examination. Clear? If you want to have a look at this once again, you may please. Okay. So all the statements are right. Kindly remember, in the examination also, when you come across with a question and statements, I want you to read all the statements in the sequence. Okay. Don't read statement number C first, then go to B, then go to A, or C A B, like that. Don't go do this. Please read the statements in the same sequence, right? It will avoid confusion. Look at this. So Assange was born in Australia. He founded WikiLeaks in the year 2006, and he published, look at this, collateral murder video in the year 2010, Afghanistan war logs, the Iraq war logs, and Cablegate. Like this, all these have been published by, this person in the year 2010. And that was the year when America started criminal investigation against him. Right? Look at this. Another important one, the Koh-i-Noor diamond. Right? Every time it is there in the news. Where is it located? So this is there in London. Right? It is there in London Museum. Koh-i-Noor diamond, which is on public display in the Jewel House at the Tower of London, is being claimed by. We know that Koh-i-Noor diamond belongs to India, and India claimed Koh-i-Noor from British many, 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 many times. Clear now. The point is that, so which is the country that is claiming this Koh-i-Noor diamond? Option A, India; B, Pakistan; C, Bangladesh; D, Afghanistan. Please remember, along with India, Pakistan is also claiming this, right? So look at this. So now you need to pick up the answer. Both India and Pakistan have claimed Koh-i-Noor diamond. So obviously answer should be option 1, that is India and Pakistan. So regarding abuse of power, just now I spoke to you. The West Bengal government is guilty of clear abuse of public power for employing the state intelligence apparatus and the police to browbeat theater exhibitors across West Bengal to stop a screening of a Bengali film. Bobby Shooter Booth. Please remember the name, and which is the state uh, that has been, this warned by the Supreme Court. So these are the possible questions with respect to the examination. Okay, please remember this. Very, very, very important. And I want you to follow this even on April 15th. Because the biopic of Mr. Narendra Modi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, it is supposed to be released, but it has been stopped by the Election Commission. And the filmmakers have moved the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court agreed to hear this on April 15th. Whether Supreme Court gives the permission for the releasing of this movie or not, we need to wait and watch till April 15th. Right? So this is what I told you already. Prime Minister's Office and RTI, the PMO, said that it does not keep records of expenses incurred on domestic visits by the Prime Minister. Right? So hope you are following the elections very carefully, right? So now you are in a position to understand what exactly is happening with respect to elections, right? And keep following the elections that are happening in your state and also in other states. Since it is a Lok Sabha elections, you need to watch the trend till the end. Fine. So that's all for the day, and I'll see you tomorrow with more current affairs. Till then, I wish you all a very, very, very good luck. Take very good care. Good night.